Good morning, y'all. Saturday, it's 11 a.m. I forgot my hydro at 24 hours last night. So that's what we're actually on our way to go pick up right now. I'm gonna start doing these videos so I get to know myself a little bit more. I got a whole lot growing up to do, bro. I gotta learn to be my own friend. I gotta learn to be my own big brother. I gotta teach myself. Like I was saying though, I gotta learn to be there for myself. I gotta learn to stop depending on others for happiness. I gotta learn to stop depending on others for an escape. And at the end of the day, I only have myself. I'm 24 years old. I'm grateful and I'm thankful to have my parents. I'm grateful and thankful to have friends, to have people close by me that are willing to share themselves and give a little bit up of their time just to make sure I'm good, just to make sure I'm straight, make sure I ate, make sure I slept. You know, the love still exists. I don't think love ever dies. I think it just gets transferred. I think energy gets transferred. And I think it's just stages of life and like us part of being human being. You know, there's no one to blame but ourselves. We can't help how we feel, right? We can't help to feel like there's change needed. I'm not in the best of positions right now. Honestly, I'm going based off how I feel. Kind of sucks I left my hydro at the gym. I don't like leaving my things behind. I like making sure I'm on top of my shit. Back when I was in elementary, my mom used to be on top of me when I would leave my sweaters at the playground or at recess or in classroom and shit, and I wouldn't bring it back home. Yeah, I think ever since then, I've always had that thing where it's like I felt bad for leaving the things that other people had gotten for me, and ever since then, I've never liked missing things. I never liked losing things. I've never liked having to hand it over or having to accept losing it, because I don't know, at the end of the day it has and had a significance on me, whether it was just a sweater or as simple as a fucking bracelet. It's like I felt love from this person and I felt like this person loved me, so that's why I was willing. That's why I felt like I felt proud, like wanting to rock out with this person, or I don't know, it just gives you a different sense of meaning when you're giving something out of heart, not of genuine love. And I know myself, and I know that what's in my head, genuine love, maybe just like a percentage of what I'm capable of loving, but I don't feel like I've gone full throttle in truly loving myself. I feel like I've held back by society's way of doing things, you know. Having a job, a 9 to 5. Having to go to school, college, university. I think we all have it different. I think we all come up different. We all learn differently. They say it's not about the destination. They say it's not about the destination. It's about the journey. But you have to learn to love making mistakes. You have to learn to love changing. As you make a mistake, you correct yourself. You have to learn when to listen, and when to know that it's time to shut up. It's time to be a man. It's 11:11 right now. I haven't eaten anything actually. Getting hungry, but kind of been going through some shit lately, and it's like it's not allowing me to eat. Like I know, talking about the gym life, you gotta fucking force yourself to eat. I never found myself in a position where I'm forcing myself to eat, to make numbers, to make gains. I used to be fat. I used to wear fucking size 40s pants and fucking double XL shirts in middle school and growing up. I will wear only shorts, and I will always wear a sweater because pants never seem to fucking look good on me, and sweaters seem to fucking cover up the fat. And when you got titties as a dude, and 3 o'clock hits, 2 o'clock hits in the afternoon, and you're about to fucking walk out of school, and you got fucking sweat patches right here, and you got fucking that backpack stretch, sweat going on. That shit embarrassing. That's the type of shit to put you on a tier and make you self-doubt. Like, nah, that's not the case. You just gotta learn to love yourself. We're not born with the perfect image, We're not born with the fucking perfect body. We're not born with instilled fucking, discipline. We have to accept ourselves, learn to forgive ourselves, let go. And if you really, truly want to change it, you do something about it. Give yourself the opportunity to say, you know what, I did something about it. And then see how you feel about what it is afterwards. Consciously and spiritually, emotionally, I'd be scared to go through some shit because of the outcome, because of the consequence, because of, facing my truth. But honestly, gotta learn to die every second. You gotta learn to love yourself every second. You gotta be willing to change if that's the route you want to go. You gotta allow yourself a chance. Give yourself a chance. You know, do it is whatever it is you gotta do it. Go after that project. Go after the job. Go after, the woman of dreams. Shoot, maybe your dream is to start a family. Maybe you want to retire your parents. Maybe you just want to, level up from where you are right now to next year, having your own apartment, having your own place, being set up. Like, just go for it. Just do it. That's the other thing. Fucking Nike, the greatest fucking brand ever created in this planet. 3 simple fucking letters. Thing is, the most fucking successful brand on this planet. Just do it. Because why do we fucking put up excuses for what? It's just slowing down our process. It's just keeping us from fucking reaching who we are. I see what they mean now when they say you gotta learn to fucking get angry, you gotta learn to fucking get mad. They're like, I can't fucking allow myself to be that person anymore. Eventually you get tired of losing, bro. Your body gets tired of losing. Your body physically gets tired of fucking losing. It starts feeling that turmoil in the fucking stomach. It starts fucking, your own body starts breaking down itself, fucking muscle fiber by muscle fiber. Like, we gotta get this shit out of our heads, man. We gotta surround ourselves with the right people. Surround ourselves with not just people that love us and, love us and make us feel comfortable. Like, nah, like, love us and fucking push us to things that we didn't even know existed within us. There's something more to life. I feel like you gotta open up. Get mad that you didn't get the girl. Get mad that you didn't get the job. Get mad that you didn't fucking push those last set of reps. Get mad that you knew you could have pushed those fucking last set of reps, but you didn't. You know damn well you could have, but you did it. That's the type of shit we gotta get mad at ourselves for. When we fucking fail to reach our full potential. When we set up ourselves for failure by instilling in our heads, I'm tired, I can't do that. That's impossible. Look at me. How am I ever gonna achieve something like that? How am I ever gonna get to a position that man or that woman is at when I don't have nothing to begin with? That's not the way it starts. That's not the way it goes. You're already on the wrong fucking path. Tough, bro. But you just learn to get tougher. One thing my mom said to me, because I had asked her one day, what does it take for someone to be happy all the time? What does it take for someone to be happy 24/7? She said, you have to love suffering. If you want to be happy, if you want to be on top of your happiness, you have to learn and love to suffer, sacrifice. When you do those things, you'll be on top of your happiness. But if you don't want to suffer, if you can't take the pain, if it's too much for you, then we're not gonna get far. You gotta remember, guys, pain is temporary too. You know? Don't let a hard time humble us. But also know the direction you're going. That doesn't mean be reckless. So just do, sporadic things and fucking wish for the best. No. You gotta know what you're doing. What it is that you're doing it for, what it is that you're after. You gotta figure out your why first. I feel like once you figure out your why, I feel like the next step you're going to want to do is go talk to God and ask him if your why is actually strong enough, or there's more that you need for your why to fucking want to make you get up from where you're at and go do the things you need to do. Because if your why is strong enough and your why is fucking on the same path that you're being aligned with, God is gonna start making you move like this. Because you're on top of your shit. You're now on the path you need to be. And because you need to be on this path, he needs to make sure that you're well taken care of and that you see that this is where you need to be. So that's where he starts taking care of you. You can't just take care of yourself and be selfish. That's not the way things work. Jesus Christ died on the cross for us, not for himself. I feel like that's another big message of if you're a firm believer in God. You don't do things for yourself. You don't do things for attention, to oppress, for this and that. It's a higher calling. It's a higher purpose. You do it for those reasons. I'm almost there. I'm almost at 24 hours right now. Say about now, like 5 minutes or so. I'm running off of I fell asleep around 4 or 5 in the morning. I woke up around 10. Today I'm 25 right now. I don't know how many hours that is, but like time doesn't exist, you know? I had a conversation with my buddy Tony last night. Time doesn't exist. We're just in a constant state of flow, constant state of energy. Time is literally man-made. It was put to schedule ourselves. But behind what's man-made is life. Life doesn't have no time. Life is one thing. Life is one linear path. You can't go back and you can't reach forward. You're here right now, the present. So what is it that you gotta do to get where you want to be? It's not about if I do this and then if I do that, I'll get here. No, it's just, where is your first step? Is your first step picking up the phone and contacting someone? Is your first step pulling yourself out from your own skin and trying new things on your own? I honestly believe that if you look at time, time will aid you. I'm a strong believer in letting life carry you, letting God's will work in you, and you flowing with it. There's no work that needs to be done when you're flowing with it. There's no stress involved when you're just flowing with it. You're not picking up your own weight. You're literally just going about life because that's your purpose. That's what you feel. Like, you don't feel tired, you don't feel sleepy, you just want to get at it. I have this crazy concept in my head that, as bad as it sounds, and you guys are gonna get to know me a little bit more, but for a huge part of my life, I was consuming drugs. And I was, consuming the psychoactive drugs. And ever since then, I feel like I've given myself an electrical spark, like an electrical jump. Every morning, I wake up with this energy of just wanting to go after it. Every night, I lay in bed, not wanting to sleep because I just want things to continue. Sometimes I question myself if that's the reason why I can't find myself sleeping sometimes. Like, did I just jumpstart myself and, never came back down? It's always full here at 24 hours. I'm gonna try to show you guys. Always fucking full. No matter if it's the morning or the afternoon. Ooh, I found parking. It's cool. gonna go see about this hydro. Hopefully they still have it. No, I'm telling you, like, I'm losing these things. I don't know why. It's just like, am I losing these things because I gotta learn to let go? It's not meant for me. I've really lost like 3 things this week that have meant so much to me.